A principle of Kabbalah that most have never learned may be explaining why you do everything right, and yet prosperity does not come. The problem may not be in what you do, but in who you believe you are. Turn off notifications. Over the years studying the Jewish tradition on prosperity, I noticed a pattern that deeply surprised me. The people who prosper sustainably are not necessarily those who work harder or know more. They are the ones who have a clear spiritual identity. They know who they are before the eternal, and this inner certainty acts like a magnet for abundance. In Kabbalah, this is called Yediat Atzmi, spiritual self-knowledge. And tradition teaches that before seeking Parnassah, you must seek clarity about who you are. Because Shefa does not flow into just any vessel. It flows into the vessel that knows what it is. In the tradition I inherited, my great-grandfather Nachman, who arrived in Brazil around the 1930s from the region of Poland, used to say a phrase that the family still repeats today. Before asking God, what should I do? Ask, who should I be? Because when you become the right person, the right actions come naturally. If this theme resonates with you, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments, who do you believe you are, regardless of your bank account? In this video, you will discover 3 things. First, the Kabbalistic concept of Tselem Elokim, divine image, and how it is the foundation of a prosperous identity. Second, the 3 levels of identity in Kabbalah, and how each one affects your relationship with money. Third, a practical exercise to reprogram your spiritual identity and align with the flow of abundance. In the Torah, in Genesis, it is written, Vayivra Elokim et ha'adam betzalmo, and God created man in his image. This is the basis of everything. You were created in the image of the Creator, not as a beautiful metaphor, as a spiritual reality. And if the Creator is the infinite source of abundance, then the image of the Creator, you, carries within you the seed of abundance. The problem is not the seed. The problem is the identity you have built around the seed. Many people have covered their Tselem Elokim with layers of scarcity beliefs. I am not good enough. Money is not for me. I was born poor. I will die poor. Each of these beliefs is a klipa, a shell that hides the spiritual truth of who you are. In Kabbalah, there are 3 levels of identity. Level 1, Nefesh, the conditioned identity. It is who you believe you are based on life experiences, upbringing, and what you heard from parents and society. If you grew up hearing money is hard, your Nefesh identity is one of scarcity. Level 2, Ruach, the emotional identity. It is who you feel you are, your aspirations, your desires, your vision for the future. One feels fear when thinking about wealth or guilt. Their Ruach identity is blocked. Level 3, Neshama, the divine identity. It is who you really are, Tselem Elokim. It is the level where there is no scarcity, where abundance is the natural state, and where the connection with the eternal is direct and unshakable. The spiritual work of prosperity in Kabbalah is to align the 3 levels. When Nefesh, Ruach, and Neshama are aligned, when your conditioned, emotional, and divine identities agree, you become an open channel for the Shefa. Imagine someone like Ricardo, a competent engineer, a good professional, but who internally always felt like the poor boy he was in childhood. His Nefesh identity, conditioned by childhood, dominated, and this identity created scarcity decisions. Accepting less than he was worth, not charging adequately, not investing in himself. When he worked on his identity at the 3 levels, the change was from the inside out. First, he changed who he believed he was. Then they changed the actions. And finally, they changed the results. Jewish tradition has a millennia-old relationship with prosperity. If you want to delve deeper, the material is in the description. Now let's get to the practice. The identity mirror exercise. Step 1. For 7 consecutive mornings, stand in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes and declare, I am Tselem Elokim. I was created in the image of the Creator. Abundance is my spiritual nature. Scarcity is the shell, not the essence. Step 2. Identify the klipo. Write down on a piece of paper the scarcity beliefs you carry. Money is hard. I don't deserve. I am like my parents. Next to each belief write, this is klipa. It is not tselem. Step 3. The Neshama Declaration. Every night before sleeping declare, my true identity is Neshama, divine soul. I am not my circumstances. I am not my bank balance. I am the image of the eternal. And in the image of the eternal, abundance is natural. Do this for 40 days. The tradition teaches that 40 days reform a complete spiritual identity. What this practice cultivates, realignment of the 3 levels of identity with the spiritual truth of who you are. And when the identity aligns, Parnasa follows. Let's recap. Tselem Elohim is the foundation. 3 levels: Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama. Prosperity follows identity, not action. My blessing for you. May the Eternal reveal to you who you truly are. May every klippa of scarcity be removed. May your Tselem Elohim shine with all the intensity that the Creator planned. And may abundance recognize you, because you have finally recognized yourself. Yevarechecha Adonai Veyishmerecha. Ken Yehi Ratzon. Amen. If this teaching was helpful, leave a like, subscribe, share. In the next video, I will reveal why a rabbi teaches that certain foods block prosperity. I'll see you there. Shalom Aleichem. See you in the next study.